guys, I am so excited for a crochet pattern release. Like literally today, July 22nd, this pattern came out and I was anticipating it because I don't think I've ever seen a crochet pattern and felt like more compelled to make it than this pattern. And I'm so excited. We are making the Trinket Lover purse by Aidan Crochet. Shout out to Aidan. She makes the coolest patterns. So I used the Instagram like calendar remind me when this comes out, and today when I was looking at my phone this morning I was like, oh my god, it's the day. Bought the pattern immediately. It is a fairly simple construction of a bag. It's just like a rectangle with a little simple shoulder strap, but the amazing thing about it is the crochet bead work. So this is a pattern where you string beads all along your yarn and you pull beads forward and crochet them into the bag. And I'm obsessed with this technique. I cannot wait to just hear what the bag sounds like when you shake it and when you like run your hands over it. It's gonna be a sensory delight. I'm so excited. But on top of that, of course, the pattern's called Trinket Lover. I identify as a trinket lover 100%. And there's like, I think 6 different word choice grids. So there are Colorwork grids, and that's how you do the text. And it's Trinket Girl, Trinket Boy, Treasure Hunter, Junk Slut, exclamation point, and Loot Drop, which I'm obsessed with all of them. Like literally every single one I would make. But I think I'm gonna be making the Trinket Girl because I just wanna go crazy with beads and charms and just fully make it like chaos trinket bag. It's gonna be incredible. I'll show you guys the bead stash that I have. I did also order some more beads, just like multicolor pony beads, because I just don't have like, I have some really interesting ones, but I don't have enough to like bulk it out because you need like hundreds to make this bag. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do as far as like lining and structure and all of that, but we'll figure it out as we go. So shout out to everyone that's a trinket person, trinket lover, and I'm really excited about this one. I'm so excited about my new fish hook hank holder. Isn't it so cute? I found this trout hook at a fish store, at a thrift store. And I put like all my special yarns on there. I think it's so fun. So because I'm the most excited about the trinkets all over the bag, I think I'm gonna make a bold choice for me, which is to go like a little bit more neutral with the base of the bag. So I think I'm gonna do black and cream. This is just black and cream acrylic. And the strap and like gusset of the bag will be in black, and then the panels will be in the cream, and I'm going like super colorful and crazy with the beads. So I think it's gonna be really cute, and hopefully go with like literally everything I have. So I picked up, you need 1.5 inch D-rings. So I got some silver ones. When I went to get the D-rings, you guys, look what I found. I got little ace card, little playing cards. Oh my gosh, these are so cute, little charms. And then I also got these, which are little, basically locket photo charms. Imagine my bag with like, I'm definitely putting a picture of my dog. I'm obsessed with these. I'm so happy I found them. So I have a ton of beads from my childhood in like literally like 2000, 2001 era. I have a ton of different like letter beads and star beads and stuff like that, but the collection has dwindled over time because I do use them randomly as I need them. But I would love to put some of my like childhood pony beads on my trinket purse. I think that would be so adorable and a great way to like use them and have them stick around for a long time. I'll go grab the beads that I have and we'll do a little inventory and I'll show you guys what I've got. This is what remains of my childhood bead collection. I must have had it in these food containers for like, I mean, decades at this point, but you can see I've got a bunch of like letters and some numbers. This is mostly like letters, and there's some like stars and stuff. I also found I have these pearl beads as well. There's gonna be a lot of bead shaking sounds in this video. I actually bought these pearl ones to add as like accents on fake cakes, which I did use them for, but I remembered as I was looking through my old craft stuff that these are beads, like they have holes in them. So if I want to throw on a pearl or two to jazz it up, I think that would be cute. It's gonna get extremely funky and fun making this Trinket girl purse. I'm super excited. I got too excited and I forgot the best part, the best trinkets that we're adding to this bag. Baby charms. I have these deranged multicolored baby charms. So cute. Putting at least 5 of those. I don't know how many things it can fit, but I'm going to fit as many things as I possibly can. Buttons were another thing that you had in the pattern as like an option of things you can put on the bag as trinkets, as whatever. And I have some random unhinged buttons, like these little cabbage buttons. Hold, because my friend Tara just gave me vintage buttons that she found when she was on vacation, and they're adorable, and I'm gonna go get them because right now in this moment I'm like, they're going on the bag. So she got me these little buttons that are basically like beads at the end of the day. They just have the little piece on the back. So she got me the apple. Look at these little vintage school buses. They're so cute. I love those. Hello Miss Rubber Duck. Love her work. And then little teddy bears. So these are all trinket options. I literally feel insane right now. I'm so excited. The final bead soup, Trinket bead soup. I added in these little like pool ball beads. Unfortunately, the pack that I got did not come with an 8-ball, which is what I was hoping for, but still very cute nonetheless. I also added this little charm of Demi Star, who, if you don't know, is the marionette puppet that married my husband and I, so very special to me. So I blocked the back panel and it's looking really good, and then based on the size of the back panel, I went ahead and cut 2 pieces of like thick interfacing. This is like heavy duty Pellon interfacing that I accidentally bought for something else, and then it was like, I know I'm gonna use this at some point, and here we go. I had honestly just enough for the 2 pieces. This bag is quite large. Like, it's a big purse, which I think is cool because it's like, you know, a lot of work. So I'm excited to have it and be like able to use it. And then I also finished the side, is what it's called in the pattern. So this is the like side panel that goes like all the way around the bag and connects to the D-rings. But she has also been blocked. This morning I started the strap of the bag, which is the exact same as the sides of the bag. It's just a little bit shorter. I've just kind of been doing the crocheting for like these panels off camera just because it's literally just single crocheting. so it's not very exciting. But when I start the Trinket panel, I'm gonna like film the whole thing. So I'm really excited to start the Trinket panel. I know myself, and if I were to like put off doing these panels, then this bag would end up unfinished for longer. So I'm trying to like get these panels done so that when I start the Trinket panel, it's ready to be constructed when I'm done. I'm ready to do the fun part, which is the front Trinket panel. And it's also the panel that has the color work. I have a few needle options, but basically, I mean, I'm obviously gonna link this pattern below, go check it out, but Aidan has a TikTok on her TikTok that I will link below that is a visual guide on how to crochet with beads that Aidan put out. Even if you don't use Aidan's pattern, you could still go check it out and see how the technique is done. But Aidan explains it really well and very clearly, so I'm just gonna link it below if you guys are interested. So you can use a variety of needles for this. I don't have like a perfect size. I have like these chunky metal tapestry needles, but it has like a weird curve at the end. This is just kind of like a basic like embroidery needle. And then I have these like chunky tapestries, which I don't think those will work for most things. And then I have like more of a standard needle and then a threader. So we're gonna kind of play around with this. But the idea is that you start the piece by threading a super long chain of beads. I feel like you guys probably relate, but I just like wish that I could create full time. I know like when you monetize your hobbies, there's challenges that come with that, but it just sucks to be wanting to create and having to work for the man, you know? Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this yarn actually threaded through this needle. I'm like basically forcing it. Oh, I just got it. Let's go. So it's a little bit later now. I'm in a different shirt. Don't worry about it. Guys, it's so cool. I'm not gonna lie, I really thought I had like enough beads on that string to get like halfway through this project. And I've made it about 80% through the string beads that I made, and this is how far I got. I'm on row 7. But I just wanted to pop in to update and say it's looking so cute. Managing the color work and the beads, like the beads, I had finally gotten it down, and then I got to the grid, and now I'm just like every stitch is like brain computing, taking forever. But I'm super happy with it. Look at the little pail and shovel. So cute. But yeah, managing the color work with the beads is no joke. It's very, very finicky, but it's also very fun. And once the color work, like the words start coming together, it's gonna be super rewarding. I will say, I'm already noticing, so this rhino bead, the hole was like all the way through it, and I ended up having to do this like long strand. So like I might like tack that one down, but I shouldn't have put so many like danglers in the first row. I wasn't thinking about that because it's gonna hang a little bit below the bag, but I actually think that it'll be cute. I just think for like longevity and functionality purposes for the bag, it would probably be better to not like have the charms able to snag on like stuff, and when you're, you know, actually like using the bag, it might get a little bit like beat up if the charms are hanging off of it. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but honestly, you guys, like between having to string the beads and like make this situation with all these moving parts work, frogging is not an option. Like, we will not be frogging anything. I am just so in love with it. It's so cute. Okay. It didn't actually take me as long as I thought it was going to. I whipped it out in a couple of days, and the tea is that I am way too scared to steam block it because, well, there's a couple reasons. One, a lot of these beads are from, like I mentioned, late 90s, early 2000s, and I just don't know if I can trust the dyes. And then the other thing is like my little photo frame charms are literally just like printer paper. So I'm afraid if I steam block it, it's going to become an issue with the ink, and it's a white background, and I'm just not willing to sacrifice it. So I put it on the blocking mat and pinned it, and it's been sitting like this for most of today. I'm not expecting it to like block that crazy well. Like, this is the other panel which blocked like so beautifully. I want to show you guys the adorable fabric that I'm going to be using as the lining for this bag. There's like simply no way I would make a bag this intricate in crochet and not line it, because it's too much work to just have it be ruined and stretched out. So how cute is this little like airplane, model airplane fabric? I'm just in love with it. So I showed you guys this in an earlier clip, but these are my pieces of interfacing that I'm gonna use to strengthen the bag. So my plan is I'm going to use Fabri-Tac glue. I've mentioned this before, but this is my preferred adhesive for like acrylic yarn and felt on acrylic and things like that, or just like felt on fabric. I love this stuff. I think it works so much better than hot glue for anything with like fabric texture. So I'm gonna be using this, and essentially I'm just gonna be gluing the interfacing to the panels to like make them strong before we put the lining in the bag. So I believe that's the next step. This stuff stinks. Ta-da! This panel is so heavy, you guys. Man, this panel is like a lot smaller because I didn't like steam block it. I would like legitimately cry if this got ruined at this point. So now that I'm waiting on my interfacing glue to dry, it dries pretty quick, but I did use a lot, so I'm gonna let that dry for like a good while. Let's talk about the other adornments for the bag. You might be thinking like, girl, you don't need anything else on that damn bag. To that, I would say keychains. Had you considered keychains? One of my best friends, Meg, just went to New York City, and I was like, Megan, if you don't go to On May this time, because she goes to New York all the time, like if you don't go to On May, we're gonna have issues. And I was like, if you find the clear Kewpie, will you get me one? She found the clear Kewpie. So I have this clear Kewpie keychain from On May. Love her work. And then I have these Kewpies, which are like a little silver, gold, and bronze angel Kewpies. These are from a store in Los Angeles, in Little Tokyo, called Monkey Pants. Love. Like Monkey Pants if you're in LA, On May if you're in New York. These are the places, you guys. These are the places. I have this little McDonald's Furby keychain from a McDonald's toy that I just have laying around, so that could be cute. Who had a Kipling monkey backpack as a kid? I didn't have a backpack. I actually asked my mom if I could get the pencil pouch so I could just get the monkey because I just wanted the monkey. This is the mini monkey that came on the pencil pouch, okay? I did not have the full monkey that sucks his thumb that came on the backpack, but look at the mini monkey. He's all beat up and gross because I've had him since I was like maybe in, I don't know, 5th or 6th grade or something. I don't know. He's been around a long time and I dug him up for this. We also have Ugly Worm, who's an OG ugly doll. He's got these weird hairs. I have had this since I believe 7th grade. He's a little beat up, but I love him. And then last but not least, I have one of these little like keychain clip things to put a Sunny Angel or Critter or whatever. So I have this cutie little Sunny Angel with some pom-poms in here as well if we want to add him. We also have a lot of good Kewpies though, so I don't know if we need him. I was thinking, so obviously the front of the bag is decked out in goodies, but I want to put a couple of accents on the strap just to add a little something something to the strap. I have a couple of buttons that I thought would be really fun to add as adornments too. Guys, when I tell you I was made to make this pattern, like this pattern is made for me. I have too many I have more trinkets than I even have in this video that I could have put on this. The first button is this little one with my dog Morty. It says Underbite approved. And these were favors that I made for our wedding. And then I got this pin from one of you guys, actually, one of my subscribers. I'll put her handle on the screen, but I believe her account is Rotten Ray Art. And she had this Blythe doll pin, and I love the black-haired Blythe dolls, so I was like, girl, I gotta have that. I forgot about one of my pins. I just got this enamel pin recently, so I kind of want to try and put this on there somewhere too, but this is Monet Exchange's character in Dungeons and Drag Queens. Monet Exchange is, I mean, Monet Exchange and Katya are my favorite drag queens. I also love Bob and Trixie, if you're wondering, like the duos. Yes, I do love them as well. But Monet and Katya are my favorite. And so Monet's character, Troyanne, was this cool merfolk girl, ranger. So I got this pin from the Dropout website and I thought it would be so cute to put on the bag as well. So I decided to go with a pink contrast to sew it all together and I think it looks cute. I'm excited. It was really hard to like line it up so that it was even on both sides. So hopefully it's okay. But look, okay. Now it's time to attach the back panel and then we're gonna make the lining. Guys, oh my god, this project, I'm not kidding when I say that this project took me definitely longer than anything that I've made recently, or maybe anything that I've put on my channel. This was a hefty one, just quite a bit of intricate crocheting, and honestly, like, the pieces, putting all the lining and like the straps and all the hardware and like getting everything like that, like attaching the bag was probably the hardest part for me. And I think I know why. I have a bit of a blunder that happened with this project. The cream yarn that I used on the back panel, which I made first, was Hobby Lobby. I love this acrylic, and which is a pretty thick, chunky worsted. And then what I used on the front was Big Twist, which thankfully they're the same exact color. Like, the color match is perfect, which is why I didn't notice. I started to think, like, why is this panel so much bigger? I did block it, but it was so much bigger that I'm like blocking, like, I don't know, it just wasn't tracking. Anyways, silly me, I used the wrong yarn, so don't do that. It just gave me a little bit of funkiness with like putting the bag together, and it also kind of caused me to have some like weird corners situations. Like, my corners don't look that great, but hi Morty. But you guys, I love this bag. I love this purse. It turned out so cute. I mean, this pattern is just perfection. So here's all the trinkets. Okay, wait, a moment for the sound of the bag. All the little trinkets, they look so cute. I could not be happier. I ended up sewing these two on just at the end because I was like, I want a little something in the middle there. And yeah, I love everything on the bag. Like, I would not change a thing. I will say, you can probably tell, a little bit more concentrated trinkets down here, and then I kind of got a little looser with it up here. So maybe I would be a little more consistent about that. And maybe also I would not put like danglers on the bottom here, although once I did the interfacing and the trim and everything, it kind of fixed that problem. Like, they don't sit that far down anymore, so that's good. And we'll see, you know, if it's comfortable to use this bag with all of these keychains on here. I may end up having to take some keychains off, but I'm so in love with how this like strap turned out with all the little cute bees and everything and my pins. So cute. And then I ended up putting the Troyan pin here with all these guys. And yeah, I actually can wear it both just over the shoulder, and also I can wear it crossbody like this. So I am so happy. When I wear it crossbody, I love that I get all of these trinkets in the front. It's so cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. If any new trinket lovers join the family from this video, I'll be so happy because we do a lot of trinketing around here. So please stick around and subscribe if you want to see what we make next.